Listen, the economy is in a tank right now, and people are struggling to make the ends meet. Can't pay their rent, their mortgage, can't buy food, can't buy clothes, new shoes for the kids. Well, that economy has people suffering. That economy has pushed people to do things that normally they might not do. Now, there are some that have been doing it since the beginning of time, but there are some that, for some reason, they're at that limit, and it's either take the risk, go to jail, or my kids starve. But those things are causing big consequences for other folk. And bigger stores are saying they're fed up with it. They don't want to have to deal with agitated customers, aggravated employees. In Chicago, we have Fresh Street, where you can pick your items up curbside, but you will not go in and shop. Many of you guys have said to me over and over again in the comments, you know, the push is for AI. And even I've said the push is for AI because we see what Walmart did with their fulfillment center in Atlanta. They let go thousands of employees because they are changing that facility up to make it more efficient, is what they said, to get the items out quicker, because apparently AI is better than a person. 1,500 employees that Walmart will be laying off. The company announced that it will be acquiring Alert Innovation, a robotics and automation firm. And that is what is taking place here. While this place will have employees in there, it'll only be a handful of employees. It's not a super big area that they are stocking and storing this food. Check this video out and let me know what you think down in the comments. And before you leave this video, could you do me a favor? Hit that like button and share this video out with your friends, your family, your social media, and leave some comments down below. Let's talk about this craziness.
So this is something very new to the area, and kind of from your experience of shopping with kids, gave you, an idea, like, this is something that we can do. This is something that I want to do.
The way it works is you place your orders online, whether through that be our website or our app, and the inside of the store itself is really just a fulfillment center. So you would never shop yourself in the store. We would shop the orders for you. Mm-hmm. And the idea is, by focusing exclusively on online grocery shopping and not offering an in-store experience, we can do it better, faster, and more affordably than everyone.
You hear that? We can do it more affordably than anyone else. So this is a small startup, but these major companies are paying attention, and this is what is going to come down the pike with them as well.
Not providing an in-store experience gives us a lot of flexibility operationally. So if you think about a traditional grocery store, you have dairy in the back corner, you have produce in the front, you have checkout lanes. There's all this stuff that's there, and it's all based on a lot of research over a lot of years about the way to run an in-store experience at a grocery store. Mm-hmm. So for us, because we don't have to worry about those things, we can put product wherever we need to in the store that makes the most operational sense for us. So to your point, we pick the heavier items earlier, so soda, water, and then we zigzag our way through other sort of non-temperature controlled items.
Sure.
And then we end with freezer, cooler, produce, and produce being the last thing we pick at the end before we stage it, and then send a notification to our users that their order's ready to come pick up.
Like you said, it's a fulfillment center where you walk through, and it's just designed to be able to pick it, put it somewhere pretty in the package overall, and have it ready for people in about 30 minutes. Right, and this is great for parents who don't want to get out of the car, or for people who are just walking by. If you have an issue with your order, you can come in, because the parking lot is just right out there where you pick it up. Or if you want to walk in order, you do it right there, and then you just hang out here and hopefully get it within a few minutes. Very edge of the city where it meets Lincolnwood here. But for people who want to learn about this and decide whether or not they want to do this and place an online order, what's the best way for them to do that?
Yeah, so our website's www.freshstreet.com. We have an iOS and an Android app available. We also have a mobile website, so we've tried to make it as easy as possible. It's about delivering a high quality experience to all of our users.
Right, and this is definitely something that's probably more or less cheaper than doing one of those grocery delivery store apps, because you're taking the delivery out of it, people pick it up, but with that though you get a cheaper price point in this experience as well, right?
Yeah, so we talk a lot about affordable convenience. And so, then the convenience side, being able to place your orders online and not spend the hour and a half in the store walking around,
especially. Which is valuable time for most people, but especially parents with the kids under 5.
Exactly, yeah, can confirm. It's tough to walk stores with kids, especially during COVID. And so, to be able to save that time and spend that doing pretty much anything else is, value that we can provide. And then, from an affordability perspective, we did a lot of research on, should we do delivery, should we not? And the feedback that we generally found was people like delivery, but they don't want to have to pay for it. And so, by not having delivery as an option, it allows us to keep our costs down, which allows us to keep, the cost to the consumer down.
And for people who walk in here, is it a cashless? Is it all electronic for payment? And I assume, of course, on the app and everything, but when they walk in the store, it's still cashless, right?
Yep, cashless. Everything's done through the website and the app.
Perfect. And like we said, you mentioned it earlier, but you guys get the order from your computer here from whoever they're ordering from, and then you just have your shoppers shop and then package it up and then set it on a shelf and just wait for that confirmation. When people roll up right out here, you get a little notification and you bring it out to their car.
That's right. Keep it as simple.
Let me know in the comments, is this something that you would actually use? Like, do you currently use an app for them to deliver your food, and how much do they charge for that? I've never done it. I know that my oldest child has done it, and there is a fee with that. So are you willing to start shopping and not going into the store? I know a lot of you guys say you don't even go into the store now anyway, so this may be up your alley if it comes to a state near you. And I do suspect that this will trickle out across the United States, where you're doing just curbside pickup. You're not going in. You don't have to worry about a bunch of people in the store. You don't have to worry about fights breaking out or whatever happening. And from the way it looks, like they will take their time to pick your items out, and you won't get dented and crushed food. Most of you guys have been telling me, that have used services that where they deliver, they either forget something or they sub something out, or it comes and it's just damaged. So let me know in the comments. I'm interested. Me personally, no. I'm gotta see for myself type person. So I have to go into the store. I have to see the food. I have to touch the food. I have to, that's just me. Call it old school, whatever. It's just how I am. So let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next video. Y'all take care. Stay safe. I love you, but God loves you more. And if no one's told you today, I love you. Take care of yourself.